Hi there, Wendy here with Jazzydoodledesigns, and today we're going to be looking at all of my completed colored pages for January. For those that have asked, my mom is out of the hospital. She's at home now, and she's doing a lot better. She still has some issues that we're working on, but she is doing a lot better, and I really appreciate you guys asking me about that. Sorry for the glare. So there isn't, I think there's only 7 pages this month, but anyway, let's take a look. So first up, we'll dive into this cute little book. I just got this book this month, and I just think I love the little Hannah Lynn images. I'd been seeing these a lot on other people's channels, so I decided I had to have it too. So I did this page, and I used, I bought some pencils last month called Posca pencils, and they come in a 36 pack, and I really enjoyed working with them, and I did a review of them on the channel, but I did this page using those, and I think she's really cute. I also like that these are smaller images, so it didn't take me forever, which is sometimes very rewarding. But anyway, that's our first page. Next up, following in our cute category, they're all cute because, you know, I love me some cute. But we got Mr. Benny Blue, and I did this page. I thought it was kind of appropriate with my mom being sick. So let me zoom him in a little for you. But look how adorable he is with his little mix match socks. But I used, I'm not sure which pencils I used. Let me think. I used Luminance pencils. Look, I even wrote it right here for myself. Okay. Can't even do a short video without the blooper reel. But anyway, Kristen Karen just does some of the most amazing images. This is a book that I hope to finish this year because it doesn't have a lot. It has 25 images, and I've colored 6 of those. So I don't know, maybe we won't get it done. We'll see. Okay, so next up is my Disney book. You guys know I like to color in this book on the couch. So the first page that I did, or one of the pages I did with Artisto, not Artistro, but Artisto watercolor pencils, and then regular Artisto pencils. So I used that on this page, and I thought it turned out rather nice. This is tricky paper, and so it can be hard to get some of the darker values, and I feel like it did a pretty decent job. I also like that when these pencils were on sale, I got them for like $14 or $17, something crazy like that. And I know I had some links on the channel, and I did a full review of these pencils. And while they're certainly not Albrecht Dürer pencils, for the price, they are of good quality. So I'll try and post that stuff for you again in the description. This was a page that I did for using the Castle Art Gold. And then I used some Posca and some Thule pens just for the little pops of highlight. But the majority of this was done with Castle Art Gold. And once again, I felt like they did a pretty decent job. You know, like here where you kind of see the white in the water, or the tooth of the paper, so to speak. Some of that is just simply because Wendy is lazy and didn't want to go in with a blender pencil, or didn't want to go in and add yet another layer, sometimes I felt like I had the color I wanted, and so I ended it there. So don't hold it against the pencils, but you can see that the colors are really lovely. Is that better for you guys? Were we getting some glare? Okay, I'm gonna say I have another one in. Okay, this one was done with the Castle Art Soft Touch, and I think it did a decent job as well. Let me tilt it to where you don't get the glare. Must be that time of night where the glare's just there. And once again, I feel like the tooth of the paper is showing through a little bit. Part of that is just, these pages take a lot. They're not simple pages. And so sometimes by the time I get to this point, I just don't want to take it to that next level. You know, do yet another layer to eliminate that tooth. So I am fine with it, but I just don't want you to think that it has anything to do with the pencils themselves. And I think that is it. Next up is Yui Mouse. And I'm super excited about this because this is my first page in this book. Certainly won't be my last, but here it is. I used Neocolor 2s in the background and then Prismacolor pencils on the bird and the leaves and such. And then Kuretake watercolors for the gold. I should probably add that so that I... Pardon me for a moment. But I really like how this turned out. This was a buddy color that I did with Christine, and I'm gonna pop her picture up at the end of this video so that you can, or maybe I'll pop it up right here when I'm editing, so that you can see her picture, because hers turned out really beautiful as well. And with a totally different look, which that's what I really love about buddy colors, is that two people can color the same image and have it look very different. So thank you for doing a buddy color with me, Christine, and I really am enjoying working in this book. This paper is lovely, and I will definitely be doing more work in it. Okay, so the next one is also a buddy color. I did a buddy color with Tanya Colors, and we did this page right here. Let me pull off my little sticker there. So I used pan pastels in the background here, and then I used Prismacolor for the actual the images themselves. And once again, I was delighted by what a lovely job Tanya did, but how distinctively different it is than the softer tones I used. She used kind of a bolder green background, and her image turned out quite lovely. So I'll post it up right here when I'm editing so that you can see that as well. And thank you, Tanya, for coloring with me. So I will be working more in this book for sure. Now this is from the same author as the Yui Mouse, Mikiko Inatomi, and I just love her work. Her little images are so adorable, and I think what I'm going to try and do is pull the same background over into this page and then color this image as well. So that'll probably be the next image I color in this book. All right. I think we're down to the final one. So I really wanted to do something for Valentine's Day. So I have 2 images. As you know, if you follow my channel, y'all voted for us to work in Rita Berman's Trip Through Africa, or Journey Through Africa, as a book that we're going to work on till completion. So there'll be a color along on every page in the book. But Wendy was an idiot and didn't realize there was 90 pages in that book, so it could take us a few years, just simply because I don't want my channel to be 100% about that book. I want to be able to do color alongs in this book and the last 2 books that I showed you. Now this one is not a color along, this is just something I did on my own, but I thought it was really cute. And I thought it was perfect for, you know, going into Valentine's Day. But I just used the Castle Art Gold pencils and the Thule pens. I used it like to go around the little circles here. And then I used a Posca pen for the white. And I think that's about it. I didn't do a lot of marker work afterwards, but a little bit of white in this bow. But these images are so adorable. I will continue to work in this book, and I'll try and do some more color alongs for you as well. There, as a sneak peek, there will be a color along coming up in this book. I'm going to do one more color along in this book before we start the Africa book. And here's a little sneak peek of what I got done so far. That's all you guys get. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll put links in the description below. If you click on the links, it really helps support my channel at no extra cost to you. And I always appreciate that. But until the next time, happy coloring. Thank you for watching another video from Jazzydoodledesigns. If you enjoy adult coloring content, please consider subscribing. You can now find me on Instagram and Facebook as well. I welcome all comments and suggestions. Don't forget to like the video before you go. And until next time, take care.